So overall, all the prequels were great, as all the Star Wars films are. For a quick overview of them, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, was a great start, but objectively still the weakest, as although it had great action and innovative CGI, a great score, and although it had laid the basis for the story and deep themes, there were some plot holes, like as Plinkett said, if the order is to wipe out all of them, why take prisoners, and why cast a vote of no confidence if you're going to go back? Qui-Gon was a really well developed, and the dialogue was actually really good. As were Anakin and Padme's deep arcs and backstories. But Obi-Wan was a bit overplayed, as unlikable as the criticisms he didn't like Anakin enough, and he, like as said in Jedi, should have helped Qui-Gon in making Anakin a Jedi is true, but it had great direction, was original, and Ian McDiarmid, Liam Neeson, and Natalie Portman were great, although the midichlorians, as said, do indeed destroy the idea behind the Force, so it is an excellent film, although a bit flawed, and gets a 9 out of 10. Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones was an outstanding masterpiece, and actually a perfect film. Its plot was most complex, and it set up so much of the series: the origins of the Death Star, the clones, Owen and Beru's role, Palpatine's political rise. It had a great mystery plot, and has a great intellectual action film that abridged the period piece to a war in the prequels, and still had a lot of great action. It had the best CGI ever, a great score. Mace Windu was deeper developed. Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Padme all were deep and further, and had complex arcs and relationships. It had a subtle villain in Palpatine and menacing, a deep human villains in Jango Fett and Count Dooku. The film had deep themes about arrogance, pragmatism, love, fear, political takeover, military corruption, and good mentorship. It had a really deep love story and great realistic dialogue, strong serious acting, and dramatic and fluent direction. It also combined dark tone with lightheartedness well, and combines many genres. It gets a 10+, and it's truly one of the best films of all times, and the best of the prequels. The film Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, is great and one of the best films ever also. It was even darker, had great atmosphere, fantastic action, deep characters, and continued the deep films of the last two films. Deep plots of the last two films, sorry, and it had a complex plot and tied all the films together. Also, it has great music and acting, however it didn't build up to the originals as well, as Episode 2 did. Cutting out the scenes where we see Bail Organa start the Rebel Alliance with Padme, and seeing how Palpatine is appointed governors was a big mistake, as it removed scenes that tied up many loose ends, and connected the two trilogies tighter. Also, Matthew is right that Obi-Wan was cruel to leave Anakin to slowly learn, and you know he might live and terrorize the galaxy. It, however, was still smart as well, as exciting, gets a 10, and is a fantastic film. So overall, the prequels are really underrated and confuse Matthew and regular readers' review of them aren't nearly as flawless as people think. So have a nice day and...
Hi Naughty! Reviewer once sent me and said he wanted to collaborate with you on all of the Harry Potter movies.
Oh. That's great.
He wants to praise all of them, including Order of the Phoenix.
Never!
Ah, bravery. Your parents had it too. Why would you oppose Review of Your One and die a most horrible death when you could just join him and live? Do you miss the praise for Chamber of Secrets and Half-Blood Prince? Together, we can defend them. There is no your or my opinion. There is only objectivity. And those unsophisticated enough, together, you and I can make extraordinary reviews. Just defend Order of the Phoenix!
Fine.
Okay, wait, what? You're supposed to yell liar and I'm supposed to try and kill you. You're ruining this parody.
Well, I don't want to die painfully, and Order of the Phoenix does have some great things about it. Alright, will you at least defend Batman Begins? Alright, just let me look over there! Ah! Oh, God, this building isn't tall enough. Oh, I'm in so much pain.